Good morning. Thank you so much to Young Living for inviting me to come on today and talk to you guys about how I grew my business in a very strong way. And I wanted to share that with you today. My name is Michelle. And before I get started, I just wanted to share a cute little story. I'm going to be putting on Kid Power today to chat with you guys. Just a few weeks ago, I was doing a virtual meeting, and a little 4-year-old girl on the call with her mom told me how she loved Kid Power and it was her favorite oil, and that she used it so that she had courage to talk to people. So of course I had to buy it. I immediately bought it, and it smells like an orange creamsicle, which is amazing. It's beautiful to diffuse. But I am putting it on today so that I have some courage while I'm chatting with you guys today. So I bought my premium starter kit in August of 2015. I had no idea I even needed Young Living or essential oils in my life. I was going to a workshop to support a friend, and I just really loved everything she was saying and all of the different ways that I could incorporate essential oils into my household. And I was like, yeah, sign me up. I need a premium starter kit. And, I immediately fell in love with the essential oils, and probably about the end of 2017, I told her I was interested in the business side of it. And I'm one of those people that you would not feel like you would ask me to be a part of the Young Living business. At the time, I had 2 very demanding jobs. I had 2 older children in sports, travel sports, that would sometimes even just separate my husband and I in different states or different towns with that. So super busy, 2 jobs. And I was like, no, I want to do this. I am so passionate about this. I want to do this. So I started, enrolling friends and family and just really falling in love with the Young Living product and telling everybody about it. And before you know it, I was building a business. Now, it didn't happen quickly. My team and I just ranked silver this past November, and that was 3 years. And if anyone knows me, I am not a super patient person, but I can tell you that those years were not in vain. We grew slow. Like I said, it took the 3 years, which, I don't know, maybe that's not slow, but it felt slow to me. But let me just tell you, how we grew was just such a strengthening journey that I just really feel like our team right now is so solid. And I'm going to share with you some things today that I feel helped us do that. And I'm sure that you might have heard some of these things before, but I just want to reiterate them again, because sometimes it just has to hit you on the right day to give you that aha moment of that's what I need to do, right? So when I finally decided that this wasn't just a hobby and I was really going to go and try to make my team a stronger team and build us together, all of us together, I really felt like we were ready to do that. And I knew that everyone on my team was ready to grow and be in service to other people while we were doing that, to introduce Young Living products. So I'm going to share with you 4 things today, 4 main things that I really feel were factors in our growth and are going to, give us the longevity we need to reach higher ranks and to touch more people's lives with these amazing products that Young Living has brought to us. So I'm going to start there with being a product of the product. We all know Young Living has over 600 products formulated without toxins, and that is truly amazing. We can pretty much get anything we want delivered to our doorstep right from Young Living, with plant-based products that are developed in the purest way. Not only are there almost 300 essential oils, but there's products for our bodies, our kids' bodies, our animals, our pets, our house, to clean our house. You name it, and Young Living has a part of their product line. So being a product of the product not only means purchasing essential oils and diffusing, but for me and our team, it means sharing those products all the time and really educating your members on what those products can do for them. And I just really highly encourage you, if you haven't tried as many things as you possibly can from that 600 product line, 600 piece product line, please do yourself a favor and start ordering. And don't be afraid to order outside of what you think is your demographic, right? So I don't have any babies. My children are adults, and I have tried everything from the Seedlings line. I want to be able to talk to my customers with pure testimonies of how these products work. And maybe I don't use them in the conventional manner, like the Seedlings wipes, for instance. I don't have any babies to clean up diapers, but I do get sweaty in the summertime and want a cool, refreshing way to wipe down my face and the back of my neck. And another unconventional way we use the Seedlings wipes is to replace dryer sheets, and we use them as our dryer sheets. So just because you think that the line maybe is meant for somebody else, still try the products. I guarantee you there's a way to use those products in your house. I just ordered the animal ointment for my dry winter skin. I don't have any pets in the house right now. And I still got the jar of animal ointment. I love it. I tried it. It's the only way you can truly come to your customers in service and help them with what their needs are. And just really give true, honest testimonies to what you're using. Okay, so product of the product. I think that I got everything I wanted to say there. And, just always sharing and using your products in public too. That's another big thing. Okay, so now we're going to dig in a little bit deeper, and this is where it gets scary even for me. So, and I'm a red personality. I'm pretty bold. I like talking in front of people, but the one true way to grow your business is to take a look. Somebody put this in this great manner, and I love the way they said it, look under the carpet. So you need to make sure that you are in a good place before you can start growing a team, leading a team, and really being a solid partner with those people you're growing with. And by looking under the carpet, I mean you have to face your fears and your blockers. So your fear being one of your blockers. We deal with a lot of things personally, and sometimes we have to look at those things head on and really dig deep as to what's stopping us from moving forward. And your blockers are those things that it's hard, right? We have to take a hard look at ourselves and really see what it could be that's stopping us from moving forward. And, those things could be fear. You're just scared to put yourself out there. I know that I never did lives when I first started this. I videotaped everything and then put it out there. And now a couple of days ago, I popped on a live in my bathrobe with my hair up right after the tub. Like now it's just so easy, but I had to get over that blocker of fear and putting myself out there. Another one is envy, always looking at what someone else is doing and maybe feeling like, oh, I can't do that, or I would never be able to do that, or look at how much farther ahead they are than me. That's another blocker you have to deal with. And sometimes, and I still deal with this every day, focus. Squirrel syndrome. And so really you have to deal with these things. Again, like I said, look under the carpet. It was a great way to put it. And I really think that's it. Like we try to shove all those things under there and ignore them, but that will stop you eventually. It will stop you from growing. And so you really need to deal with it. And then think about what the accelerators could be to get you to your SMART goals. So, and I'm going to talk more about the SMART goals when I talk about quantifying, but when you dig into things, there's things like, humility and integrity that will really help you with that. So, I'm really passionate about those things and helping people overcome those obstacles and blockers. So if you'd like to learn more about that, just please reach out to me on social media. It's just my name, Michelle Saltman. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram publicly. So just message me and I'm happy to talk with you. I love that's something that I just love doing for people, and I really want to come in service to my Young Living people. So, okay, quantifying your numbers. This is really big. We cannot grow if we just have a goal. If I just say I want to be gold by the end of the year and don't have a goal to do that, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I mean, unless there's like some sort of miracle, it is not going to happen if you're not quantifying your numbers. The first thing I would do is create a SMART goal. And that's something that's specific, measurable, accountable, realistic, and time. So measured to time or linked to time. First, write that out for yourself. And when you have that link to time portion set up, then look at the months that you have moving into that and then quantify how you would get there. So if you just got your starter kit and you're thinking, wow, I think I really would like to do the business side, and you are going to want to get to STAR, right? That's 500 OGV. How are you going to get to that 500 OGV? Is it going to be selling kits? And then what are you going to do to maintain that $500 every month to maintain your rank of STAR? You have to put the numbers to that to see. So you're going to enroll people, you're going to capture them into the loyalty program and get them using the products every month. So you have to write out your path quantitatively, okay? It doesn't make any sense not to put numbers to your goals. This will be so helpful, trust me, it really is. And if you don't have that green in you to do spreadsheets or sit down, grab someone from your team that is good in that, and maybe is good at budgeting or financial things. And there is nothing wrong with just sitting down with someone from your team and saying, hey, I'm not good at this, could you please help me? So quantify your numbers. Okay. And then last but not least, leadership. I will tell you, there is no way this past November that our team could have achieved silver without everybody working together as a team. And just last year, 2020, and in one of the scariest times when it comes to the job market and the economy, and just globally, not even nationally, 2020 was obviously a crazy year, but my team banded together and we were not only able to grow at 62% our OGV. That is just an incredible number to me. Like, I am so proud of my team for that. We were also able to grow 69% in our membership in a year that we didn't know what was going to happen. And it is because we sat down as a team and we said, we want to come in service to people and we want our business to be heart-centered. We want to be humble and we want to be honest about the product line and what things can do. And we're just going to listen to what our customers say and what they're interested in being educated on. And we're going to do that all together, like caps, all in caps, bolded the word together. Things we did was not only just holding each other accountable, but we made sure we were attending a standing monthly meeting. And we said, okay, the first Monday of every month, the first Monday night of every month, we are committed to coming in as a team, talking about what's happening in our individual businesses, problem solving. Every problem, I guarantee you, has 3 solutions. So please don't get stuck on the problem at hand. Utilize your team to figure out what those solutions to those problems are. And then we did some of our planning in those meetings. So a standing monthly meeting is super helpful for your team. What we also did is we took our social media groups and we broke them up and we all took something. We all took a day. We all took a certain kind of post we were going to do and we broke it up. There's something to the saying, many hands make little work. And that's exactly what we did. Everything we do, we break up, and I don't do everything myself. You cannot build a very strong team with trying to do everything yourself. You will get burned out and you will probably not be very happy. So, and you can't be good at other things in life. You can't be good at motherhood or being a good girlfriend or boyfriend. I like to include men in this because my team actually has a lot of men on it. So I love that. But you can't be good at the other walks of life you're doing if you're burned out. So please just really sink into your team. Everybody has something different to offer, especially in my team. We have someone who's super creative. We have the technical person. We have the people that are very organized, the people that are super funny and bring a lot of life to our group. Just what is your group's forte, each individual forte, and then just embrace that. Embrace the differences and the value that each person brings. And I promise you, it will help your team grow. We each took a piece of the workload and divided it up, and that's how we grew. That's how we hit silver rank last year, was doing it together. So, okay, well, I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. If there's anything that I talked about today that you want more more information on or to learn more. And like I said, please message me. I don't mind answering your questions at all. Again, you can find me on social media on just under my name, Michelle Saltman. And, I hope that today I was able to motivate you with an idea or something. But I do want to take just the very end of this to say one more thing, and don't be afraid to pray over your business. I do it almost every single day. I prayed today right before I came on here so that God gave me the words and maybe I could help some of you. God has already laid out your plan, and he's already put out there what you need and when. He's got it all figured out. So you just have to have faith. He has so blessed me with not only an amazing team, but my cross team, my brand ambassadors, my members, our members we have formed friendships and communities, and our support team is just truly a blessing in itself. And if you don't have that, lean on other teams, because they'll be willing to take you in. And it doesn't matter if you're not on their team directly, I'm sure they will still take you in. You can find somebody out there that will help you. Just remember, God created you for greatness and a purpose. And God bless you all, and have a great weekend. Thanks for your time today.